Okay guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Chief of Paper, as you all know me. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe, like my videos, share my videos, and watch with me. So this is our first episode on Drive with Chief, and I'd like you to guess my guess. I'm here with one of the best in the game. I'm here with one of the most reserved and most disciplined individuals to ever exist in our era. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about the one and only guy who has managed to manage Chief of Paper since day one. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about none other than Dean Official.
What's up, my brother?
How are you, my brother?
I'm alright. What's up, good people? Dean here. As you all know me, hosted by the one and only Chief of Paper.
Yeah.
Money maker, the go-getter.
Yeah, man, bro.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure to have you on my YouTube. This episode feels so amazing with you, and it's an honor to have someone like you in the vehicle, Drive with Chief.
Thanks, bro. I'm honored to be here as well. I'm honored to be the first guest on the first episode.
Yeah,
that
my bro.
means you respect me, and I speak blessings upon blessings.
Yes, my brother.
All the coming episodes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you're welcome here, and feel free. If you want a drink, you have your drinks here. Feel free. We want to talk about a lot of stuff, so it's gonna be a long drive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You guys should get your popcorns and your drinks and everything else you need.
That's it.
It's gonna be crazy.
Because we got our seat belts on. No playing.
Sit tight.
No playing.
Sit tight, baby.
Right. So, Dean.
Yeah, my bro.
Maybe there's someone who doesn't know you. I would like to introduce you again. So, Dean is my twin brother, and to those who doesn't know him, he is my ride or die, and he is someone I can't live without. So I'm gonna give him a chance to introduce himself, so that and so you can introduce yourself, bro.
Okay, so I go by the name Dean Mudavanhu, Dean Mudavanhu, born on 28 April, some many years ago. I'm the first twin, and Dylan is the second twin. I grew up in
Was that necessary though?
They gotta know, man. They gotta know which is which.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Kambuzuma. I've been in different circles of life. I've been uptown, I've been downtown, I've been Kumusha, and I've been abroad as well.
Yeah, man.
So you're talking to someone who knows every part of life.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere. I don't know if but at the same time, I've been in the same space, Nana Central C.
We can go band for band, bro. Come on. Yeah. You know, one thing I like about you is you're someone who's confident, and you're just a diverse person. I mean, you fit in every situation and every environment so well.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. That's one thing that I adore about you. Dean.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you this one. I think Nema baby or everyone else who's watching or who's been following your journey. My brother, are you taken? Are you married? Are you single? What's your situation? I mean, what's your relationship status?
My relationship status is kind of straightforward. I'm seriously taken.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be off the market soon. So yeah, it's just like that, straightforward.
Wait. What do you mean you're gonna be off the market soon?
I'm tying the knot very, very soon.
bro. That's my brother.
Thanks,
that's my brother.
Thanks, my
You got my blessing, bro.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So that's one question answered. I have a few questions though. What did I want to say? Okay, so I've seen so much that you do. You do TikTok, you do Facebook, you do. Basically, you're just a content creator, or I can say you're involved in the social space where you create content and you do music promotion and events promotion as well. How's that been from when you were in Zimbabwe and till you moved here, till you moved to the UK? How's it been to you?
The journey's been amazing. A lot of ups and downs, you know. Sometimes you go 10 steps ahead and you go 29 back. So it's just a bit of understanding what you're doing and having the passion to do what you're doing, so that you don't lose focus and you don't lose motivation, because at the end of the day, you're not gonna wait for someone to come and tell you that, this is the time to stand up after you've fallen down. See, you just gotta have the drive and have the ambition and the passion to do what you're gonna do. Now, to answer your question, the journey has been tough. It hasn't been easy. Being on social media is not an easy thing. Sometimes you experience different things. You got comments, you got people bashing you, you got sometimes the content you're creating does not reach the people you think it must reach. Sometimes you do promotions, and the people that you promote for are not so happy. You gotta make things right with them. And sometimes you might we get into events, we might do one event, sometimes it comes out nice, the next one might make you flop, you might lose a lot of money.
That's right.
See, we've lost a lot of money,
I know, bro.
Yeah, so it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy journey. It's been a lot of fighting. But one thing I know for sure is we're gonna be doing it until it pays off.
Regardless.
Yeah, because we're locked in.
That's my brother. We're locked in.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, bro. I like your way of thinking.
Thanks.
In English they say, I like your IQ.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's what we say. So, that being said, I have another question to you, sir.
Go on.
With that, you meet a lot of people, you go to events, you post a lot on social media, and we see a lot of comments, we see a lot of bad energy in the comments, we see a lot of hatred. So I want to ask you two questions, but at one time. How do you deal with negative or bad energy, one? And how do you deal with the ladies that come after you post deeper videos, my brother?
Right. So I'll start with the negative comments, the negative energy that I get when I post. To be honest, I'm not a controversial person, so I try by all means to.
It doesn't mean good
or it doesn't mean that I try by all means. These are like policies of my brand to say we never engage ourselves in any controversy, because what that does to me is it shifts my focus.
Okay.
Right? It takes away my energy. So I'm never involved in that, because I don't want to be known for drama. I don't want to be known for controversy. I spread good energy. So first and foremost, I rarely get negative comments, because I rarely post that trigger negative comments. I don't bash people. I don't rage bait. I don't do nothing. So I don't get any of that. If I end up getting it, if I post someone with me, let's say I post my girlfriend or I post my brother or I post someone, then people will start saying things about the people or the person I'm with in the video. I delete the comment, because I'm a positive person.
Kudelete comment akusikuchika hondo ere mudani.
Akusikuchika hondo, but I'm a peaceful man, you see. I would rather delete it and make it look like it's nothing than come at you, than respond to that video, because I got a lot of things going on, bro. I got life on my table. I gotta make sure that everything is going proper. I got people who depend on me. I got my businesses to run. I got everything to deal with. Then tanga kudela ne munhu ari mu comment section pa TikTok kana pa Instagram kana pa Facebook. I'm bigger than that. Not to say sometimes my comments are not bad, but I just weigh. Sometimes there is constructive criticism, I can look into it and see. Sometimes if it's a correction, I can take it and I can correct the next time. But I will never respond to a negative comment.
Right. Talk by pop. Train dog my baby.
Okay.
Talk to me, my brother.
Yeah. That's
my baby, Muruma Bata say ya. Because I know where. And Munoba manager say because my DMs are nowhere, my comments are ninga jinyoro, my baby ninga jitoda.
Yeah.
My baby Amazon, the viewers, and the viewers in Nadia,
So
that's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah,
They do that.
Yeah,
They say, I know you're taking, but I like you anyway.
Like too.
Yeah, and I don't mind being a side piece.
Yeah. So that one is a tricky one.
And that's my number.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. Not to say I'm best at it, but you got to have principles and you got to have values as a person to say what is it that I want and what is it that's gonna come. So when you decide to love someone, you got to love them and also make sure that you're not gonna lie to them that you love them when you love everybody else, because you can't love so many people,
Yeah.
So as for me, I'm in a relationship, and if anyone comes and I see their intentions, they're texting me, they're saying, oh, I want you to be my boyfriend, I want to be a side piece, I'm not gonna tolerate that. It's very difficult sometimes, the temptations, the Nadia stories, people be doing all sort of things in this world. But at the end of the day, we pray to God that we are given the wisdom to manage these situations and the courage to move ourselves away from them, because sometimes if you don't pray about it, you might end up being a victim of it. So yeah, it's a very tough situation. Putting yourself on social media is risky because you might lose yourself.
Yeah.
You might lose yourself, you might lose values, you might just do stupid things without realizing that you're doing it. Because you might be so much fascinated with having a lot of girls, but it might take a lot from you: money, attention, focus, future, everything will be taken away.
Speak of wisdom, bro.
Yeah.
Speak of wisdom. I like that. So now, Pananya trend. I don't know if you know about it, but Pananya trend, I am a few ones. Yeah. Do you know about it?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Queen Nadia.
Queen Nadia. Queen Nadia TV.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, bro. What's your take on that? Nskana? Argo yaba Facebook. Argo roma viewers agi. Agora dizanyiga yesechi. Chitala.
Yeah.
Hanidi.
I know. Nyaya, I don't think the Nyaya ombe. Inotangira pachitala. Nyaya itangira pachitala. Nyaya inotangira her background, upbringing, but we don't really dwell on that much, because even background yangeka shatter. If we are in an economy or in a living in an age where things are functioning properly, everybody else will be earning money their way and would not resort to ways of earning money that are against our culture or against our values.
Yeah.
See, we can take for example in this country, you could see people doing it, but it's just because they are lazy. If you decide to go to work, you can be paid the hours that you've worked, and your money comes. Nobody's gonna give you stories after you've worked. After you get your money. So we also get to that point where we can blame the surrounding community to say, why is there no employment? Economy. Why is there no employment? Why is this person thinking that it's better to earn through Facebook and through doing these things that demean the African culture?
Yeah.
So but at the end of the day, just when I'm but okay, I know I'm open-minded. She's an entrepreneur. Because what is entrepreneurship? Isn't it solving a problem? Finding what's
it's finding solution to a problem.
Finding a solution to a problem, isn't it? varume vari kunetsera maview ones, vari kunetsera mazingi kumabebi apa pachona. We could take it from a point where we can say she's trying to find a solution to a problem in the community. We see a lot of relationships now at long distance. Send the roga chichechi kunokutemba chona chichienda chimboya kunoda chichienda chichizoga chichienda now.
You sound like you're talking from experience.
Relax, man. Relax. People are sending these things. We see them every day online, bro. We see these things every day online. People are doing these things. So, I mean, yeah, it's the man who does it. I think it's only crazy when it comes out. Mono ese ane paki pano baisa. But kana munaga yanayo achibudisa ega or achikupa for free. Asiri kudelete or asiri kunzi manoto aya akavigwa ari kuwanikwa WhatsApp group. It becomes a problem. It is a problem, yes. Tikaraita sadimwe side kuti what does our culture say? What values do we get from it? We don't get anything, and it just takes away the cultural values we've had, the African respect we've had. It takes away it all. So, you know, it's 50-50. We don't really know the situation. Maybe I don't have anywhere to live, I don't have anywhere to stay, I don't have relatives, I don't have stuff. You know, maybe she takes care of siblings, or you know.
Yeah, you're making sense, bro. Because sometimes we don't know the background. We don't know where she's coming from. So we can't just come and judge. Of course, it's bad behavior. You're publishing your naked self out there, but we don't know what's pushing you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because online we have people doing different things, right? We have males who come out and portray like they're women. They do videos, they do skits, yeah? And it's their way of working, and it's their way of hustling. You know, they're getting money out of it. I know as Zimbabweans who criticize everything. Those people have been criticized today or up until now. Mama V have been doing skits and all of that. Yeah, but we are all adults at the end of the day. We can talk of, you know, it pollutes the internet. What do our children learn? What do the minors learn? Yes, we can talk about that. But still, we go pakuti.
What's the root cause?
Yeah,
we go to the root cause.
So we go to the root cause, and we can also blame you, the parent. Why do you give your daughter or your son access to social media when it's now so toxic? It might not be Nadia. It might be someone in America. It might be someone in Kenya. It might be. So the internet is just toxic like that.
Right,
it's only good now, and you feel like it's that bad. But we have a lot of people doing crazy things across the globe. Nobody talks about it, right? Those people are making money. One thing I've known and I've learned about Zimbabweans is they criticize fellow Zimbabweans when they try to make money, even when they use the same ways other people use in the States or wherever. It's acceptable when someone does it. Speed it's acceptable. But it's the same thing. These people have the same energy, same content. The unexpected is what they do. Sunlight. That's what he's known for. Yeah, let him be, because I know Zia has no benefit, because he's an adult at the end of the day. Yeah. So yeah, Queen Nadia, if she finds it beneficial to her, let her be. Can I own mwana wako unochika kuti anozoona mutishaise access to social media, muise parental guidance, muise chi, make sure kuti mwana wako has exposed to zvakadaro. Iwewe kana usingade kuona, do not follow Queen Nadia, do not open Facebook, because whatever she's doing is bringing food to her table. Iwewe ungadere kuti vanhu vanodependa na Nadia vafe nenzara. No. And at the end of the day, tukurana matezi tukushanda kuti tite mari. Iwewe kana mari yako uchiona nekuromba, mungachiona nekuita ngochani, mungachiona nekurara nevarume vevanhu kuma-avenues, mungachiona nekuburwa ma-viewers pa-Facebook. Let them be. Kana iwe unotengesa sadza mutown, tengesa.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, everyone has something that they're doing. Instagram.
Exactly. We have men sleeping with other men for money. Nobody talks about it. We have young fellas who are sleeping with old women for money. Nobody talks about it. We have young girls, 20 years, 19 years, sleeping with old men for money. Nobody talks about it. We have people who are nobody talks about it. Yeah. Right? No, that's wrong. Let people be. We should learn to let people be.
Yeah.
Vabereki vake ndiwo vanofana kumuudza kuti zvazviti zvinoita. Vabereki vake vandomusiya pamwe zvakatochinja life yavo. I saw another video pangari pa-podcast achiti my first paycheck was $5,500 from Facebook. First. How much more did she get? Nobody knows. Mai vake chaivo pamwe anotoshuwira kuti dai ndatoitawo view once because mwana wangu yatomupa mari yakawanda.
Tomusumudza. Yamubvisa pari. Right, my brother. I wanted to ask you something. Jah Praiser or Winky D?
Straight away. You can't ask me that.
No, I've got to ask you that. I need your reasons.
They are both good, but Jah Praiser.
Why do you say Jah Praiser?
He's my god. Jah Praiser is my greatest of all time. Jah Praiser, number one. I'll tell you one thing. Jah Praiser is humble. Jah Praiser connects with his fans. I've always said this. I don't care who comes for me. This is the honest truth. Even when you are great, talk of DJ Khaled, talk of Vibes Cartel, talk of anyone you think is great, they connect. Cristiano Ronaldo gave Speed a chance to take a video, to take a picture, right? That's what you ought to do. Your fans are the people who support you when you are hibernating, when you are closed in your studio, you're closed up, you're doing your work, yeah? When you give us your work, we appreciate you. We praise you, we defend you, we fight for you, we do all sorts for you. I'll tell you, apana munhu akambosapota Jah Praiser zvekupengereka akasanotiswa. Apana munhu akamboposta Jah Praiser achiratidza rudo rwemashuwa akasanzi thanks mfana wami comment section kana akasalikeirwa post. It means something. That like, that comment, that share, that laugh, and warm welcome. Jah Praiser welcomes people per studio pack. You can text. It depends now on the relationship I mean nayo. I am koma muri say ndenda kufana pa studio ndingo kumoresa kana ndenda kufana pa studio ndingo see something nacho, or I just want to have a conversation with you. he's got an open door policy. He talks to his fans, he talks to his people, right? He connects. That's why Ja Praiser fills up every show. I'm not saying I feel it, but I'm saying I don't know, you know your people. I'm saying Ja Praiser never flops because he is a people's person, right? He is a people's person. Ukamuona ukamumoresa so unogona kushamsika kuti ndiye here akumoresa kuti ndeipe mfano wame ulipo here chisei mfano wangu ona. He's like that. So inini that's being humane. That's, you know, kwandiri ndo ubuntu. If you are short of that, to me and Tauren and I'm never going to give a fuck about you. I'm
That's
sorry
deep.
for the language.
That's deep.
But I don't give a river. You see? Yeah. So that's why I choose Ja Praiser. It's not about the music. It's about your character outside the music scene. Jakuti artist no one this kuita my bodyguard 92 achinzi hey atore picture hey adi anenge akaita kushafka muviga unge mudzimu. That's not right. Connect.
Wakudivisa anenge aviga unge mudzimu nyani kuzochanitsamwisa ndikakubvisa pa podcast ndichakubvisa pa conversation. What I'm saying is we have people even coming here in the UK anovigwa kuvigwa kunge gokuti room yake idzikanwe not kuti vana ari kuda kumucheka makumbo kana nomubvisa chigunwe hapana, but people just want to show love. At the end of the day, these people who are wanting to see you, they are not even your enemies, they are your fans, they are the people who love you. Ndokuudza kuti it's very difficult kuti ukwanise kudrive kuenda kune event wosvika wotanga kutsvaga kuti hotel ya artist wangu iri kupi, wosvika wotanga kundirikumbira kumona. No enemy would do that. These are people with pure love. Do that to Ja Praiser. At one point I'll tell you, Ja Praiser akauya kuno and we're talking before he came. Mpano wam chichinga to bro, I'm happy you're coming. Chikazawa bomb mfano amechakula down. Cheta say chaona na chichi and he came. He was so busy. I'm texting bro, what's up? Chikanza I'm doing a bit of shopping, but ndinokuona and we ended up going to the show before seeing him. Like I'm texting bro, I'm in the VVIP. I'm gonna be in front of the stage. Before tenda show takapedza 10 yakareba setiri pa hotel takamirana, right? Andiwaona takamira pa hotel takamirirana anditi tapedza pai tapinda mu event na text bro ndiri pa event ndiri pa VVIP. I'm hoping to see you when you're done. All right. You know what he did? He saw my message after the show, and then I had given up because the show maybe he called me after the performance. I was with you, we were walking Shiraku hotel. I can phone akati mpano wangu Dean uri kopi ndikati bro ndikufamba ndoenda ku hotel. Zvikanzi how far is your hotel from the venue? Ndikati I think it's about 5 minutes. Zvikanzi I'm 7 minutes from the venue. Ndiri pakati pandipa location. We went there. Takaenda takanokula takanowa no respect ya we're going to put the pictures on the screen so that you can see how makula ayo.
Muri stage inini zvinizvo zvakandikoshera gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, zvakandikoshera zvinondidzamira kuti as big as he is, he takes his time to call me. I don't even value myself kuti ndiri papi. You know, to him, I'm just a human being. I'm just a nobody. And ndinachinja ndinoti ndinogona kueda kulife kwake. Chizinopfura support. Kungomurwira asipo, kungotirira music, kungostreama, kungoita say, that's about it. Yeah. But he respects that. Chero ndiri one. He takes his time to have a conversation with me. You know what he said? His exact words. Akandiudza kuti akatiudza kuti mufana wangu apana chinhu chakandikoshera se pure love. A lot of people try to get to me using money, but I see it when it's coming kuti imari ururudo. You guys have shown me love zvekudaro zvekuti I see you every time. Pamwe pacho nandi comment, pamwe pacho nandi repost, pamwe pacho nandi say but I see you. Zvakandikoshera. I'll ask you even the way Winky defend.
Gafa 20.
How many times have you gone for a Winky D concert and how many times have you seen him off the stage? How many times have you tried to meet him off the stage with each other?
No, the only time that I've seen Winky D is when he was starting Paneta Mane draft. tamana wingi D draft.
I know.
Kana kwa mnyevu.
I know.
Ndopeka banda kamuona as star. It is a star. In what I believe in, if you support someone, you're supporting from a point of you want to see them go up and up. So, jekuzotora ma picture nekuzokula is bonus. If right now I'm a big fan of Wiz Khalifa, I'm a big fan of DJ Khaled, I'm a big fan of Vybz Kartel, I'm a big fan of Young Thug. I've never met them. Do you know what I mean? I've not seen them in real life, but I still support their work. I support their music. Whenever I feel like they're getting bashed, I stand for them because I'm one of their biggest supporters. I'm one of their biggest fans. That's how I take it, even with Ja Praiser and Winky D. I'm their fan, yeah? Even Cheron Satinda sangana na Winky D pekuti ndinoti Rasta Madi tutara nyaya tokula. Ndinongomuona unge already Wiz Khalifa weku Zimbabwe.
What I'm talking about is not about you. There are other people who support him with all their hearts and everything they have. We can talk of your video. He's always commenting and he's always wished for a picture. One picture. Your video is one
picture in Magafa.
And the picture naranga. What I'm saying is, it doesn't mean good. He does not know your video. He knows. It takes only one message kungoti your video eboya studio mfano wangu. And it Otoro picture chiro one katoro one in 5 years.
But look at the love. Look at the love that Killer T shows to Allen's kids.
Look at the love that Adveri gets from Ja Praiser. What we are saying is you ought to have your ambassador kumafanzo. One ambassador wapano kumiririra.
Anaranga.
Hey, it's fine, but maybe we can take this guy as part of your team. Let's have someone else. Okay. How many people surround Ja Praiser? There's a lot of people. And sometimes we not gain more fan base because from different walks of life. Pane wangu wananosupporta stand master, pane wangu wananosupporta kuda the choreographer, pane wangu wananosupporta atiperi, pane wangu wananosupporta ani. If you surround yourself with these people, you're going to gain every other person who's with these people. You get? Iwo vano yakwa vari vesana komikoda. Vano uya kuna Ja Praiser, but vano uya vari iwo like marine leaders. Vano uya vari vanenge vari vakuru vekwa vari kubva. Vakadzokera vachinda anataka kula na Ja. Munhu wese ariko kwakanzwa kunzi takuenda kushow ya Ja. You get what I mean? So,
but regardless of that, Winky D still sells out his shows.
Yeah, music is good. We can't talk of music. Ja Praiser and Winky D,
they have very good music.
They have very good music. They've stood out, in ways we cannot even. You can never even imagine. Just food. They are the greatest right now.
Yeah.
They are the greatest to ever exist.
Yeah.
It's only unfortunate that they don't sing the same genre, so we can never compare them. We
can't.
It's unlike Zim Dance, or you could Zim Dance,
they're just goats in their own ways.
They're goats in their own lanes, and they're doing what they're doing. I'm only more concerned about nyaya yekuto appreciate my fans ako, nyaya ndokutaura iyi ndekuti inina hango andina musanda kamboti ndokutsvaga Winky D ndikuda picture, not kuti ana basa. Yeah, he's a good artist, he's a big artist, but it's only kuti andisingore hangu interested to that extent. But I feel so bad for the people who are interested to that extent. Munhu aritoshingirira kamushingiriro akaka. Wakawanda bro, wakawanda kana iwewe picture unotoida.
Why not?
What I wonder. There are people like an Taliban on the yeah, I don't go dance, but you will never see my family no Winky D.
No, but an Taliban is an MC running guy night backstage.
Anyway, those are good. Hey, but what I'm saying is we don't have any video or any conversation yavanayo. Vanogona ndepi. But what I'm saying is even chiro yo kamubvunza, there must be somewhere pekuti anotaura kuti akona kuti ndai kamukuliro akanaka kula na Ja Praiser zvaigona kusiyana. Ndozvandiri kutaura. Ndiri kuedza kuti ava nawo atisi kuvakombera kuti akaipa ndiani, but ndiri kungoti pakungorelata nemafans chete. pane kamwe kakuda kugadziriswa
imi pai pazvinhu zvevanhu vane mambo anotonga ese madunhu.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give you this one. Ulengende or Junior Spraga?
Okay, I'll be very honest with you. Wanaonya kusiana in whatever they deliver. Wakada kufanana. So chandinoona chinoita kuti, okay, I can say wakangopa no look unogona kufunga kuti Ulengende. Why? Because he gets massive support from his wife and everybody who follows his wife. Everyone wants to be associated to Maloti, ends up supporting Ulengende. Unlike Junior Spraga. Junior Spraga gangster wim street anongo support kuone maboya man. Anyanyorina femininity pazvinhu zvake zvekuti azvina mumwe munhu anonyanya kuzvisupporta. So zvino end up zvakuita kunge asinganyanye kurira.
Saka tikuti isusu kuroora kwakanaka.
Kuroora kwakanaka. Iwo haugadzira nemari nemunhu akaroora.
Mari ndikugadzira izvi yakaoma.
But ukaroora unogadzira yakawanda.
Ndikugadzira yakaoma.
Ndati ukaroora unogadzira yakawanda, zvekuoma izvi ndezvimwe, ndati yakawanda.
Pange ndikonogadzira yakaomarara hacho sandakana send. I think kuroora ku-right, like what you're saying, andakana send.
Kunza isusu.
Andakana send, ndiri kutonhonga nhoko sekuru. Andakana send.
Kunza isusu.
Ndibvunze imi ndimakaroora. Urikugadzira yakawanda sei? Talk to me about it.
I'm a family man.
Toti babani.
Baba DJ, Baba Dean Junior. But I feel like it's directly Junior I want Junior. I was a Junior then. What Junior? Dean Jerome.
Dean Jerome. Where are you getting this Jerome from? Dean Jerome Mudavanhu. Do you know what I'm going to
Dylan.
No, not Dylan. What I'm going to use Zimbabwe. It's Zimbabwe Mudavanhu.
Next unotenga mazini.
Mwana wangu anenge achinzi Zimbabwe Mudavanhu. Nah, jokes aside bro. What else did you want to talk about? I'm going to ask you one last question about the artists. Who's that? Tamimoyo or Shasho?
Ukona kuti these people wane energy yakada kufanana. Wanoimba music yakada kufanana. I would say for energy wise, Tami, because Tami anotaka kutamba ni music ya chichi. Then pa music imwe ema vibes yekukula down chichi use Shasho. Pale song ya Shasho imwe inonakita so inspire waskana inonzi $1 million or million girl, I don't know.
Azinodiona madam wako?
No, ndakainzwa kudhara, ndakangoinzwa kudhara zvamutendeka. Inonzi homwe yangu inonda kugara ine $1 million cash. Zita rangu million cash, something like that. Yeah, she's motivational when she sings, and even Tami, she's energetic and she sings really positive. So,
all right.
So yeah, we cannot really distinguish them.
What about Freeman or Killer T?
Yeah, they're both my goats.
They're both your goats.
Yeah. They're both accommodating, bro. I've been with Killer T and I've also been with Freeman. These people, wane moyo we munu akasikwa. We moyo we munu kuti ananyatondwisisa kuti uyu wo munu. When you have a conversation with them, they forget kuti ndiri star. They forget that I carry hits. They forget that I carry albums. They forget kuti they are multi-million-dollar people, or I don't know. What I'm saying is, when
they forget about their statuses,
they give you the respect that you deserve. Whether une mari kana kuti hauna, une music kana una, une song kana kuti yabuda kana kuti hauna, they still take you as a human being.
Yeah.
Killer T invited me for his music video.
Yeah.
Straight away, bro. I've seen what you've been doing. It's unfortunate that you were not there. He invited both of us, and I called you.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. It's unfortunate that you were not there, but You see what I'm talking about? He appreciates the effort, he appreciates the love. The boys, we are teaching something.
Yeah.
Freeman came, we connected, we did whatever we did. He's a very, very, humble person. Tataura nyaya, takula down, majika sada, maseka, king, might say, rasta might say, unotokanganwa kuti wakamira na star. That's my thing. And ndabazana kuti unemba maitsi mangani kana kuti unemba album 49 kana kuti chi. And ndabazana aso. You've got to be human. Shit.
All right. As we get to the end of our episode, I would like to ask you one question, my bro. And I think this is the most important question of this episode. What would you tell someone who is at your age, or someone who's younger than you and who's inspired by you, who wishes to do what you do, or who wishes to do something similar to what you do? What advice would you give to the next generation that's coming? And with that, could you please explain again on someone who's looking forward to relocating, maybe from Zimbabwe to a different European country, not only the UK, but maybe America, or maybe somewhere out of Zimbabwe? What advice would you give someone like that?
Okay. I'll start with only just giving a piece of advice. If you are inspired by what I do and you possibly want to do better in life, first and foremost, you got to be prayerful.
Yeah.
Secondly, be consistent in whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, I always tell people, whatever you're doing now, if you do it consistently, it will pay off. Eventually it will pay off. Chero muna anogadzira hari chai anosvika musi kuti zvinozongonzi kuri kudiwa hari kana kuti 20,000 dziri kuda kuenda kwakati. Kune vanhu vachadhakwa kuFIFA World Cup kuchadiwa hari. Ukona breakthrough yako inozongouya. So whatever you're going to do, make sure kuti you're consistent in that. And also stay away from women. When I say stay away from women, ndikuti ndagedza kuita vakadzi, kuita musikana uri mukomana, kuita girlfriend kuri right, kunge une mukadzi kuroora chako kuri right. But kuita vasikana vakawanda, it takes a lot from you. Zvemasota zvinozozvitaura later zvekuzodzi maspiritual whatever. We talk of focus nemari, because sometimes you might lose mari yangu ifana kuinvest somewhere into doing zvisina basa, uchingoita zvinhu zvekuti unofunga kuti zviri kuendesa kumberi zvisiri. When we're being told these things nevabereki vedu kunzi musiyana nevasikana kana muri kuchikoro kana muchiri pa tender age, taifunga kuti vanotivenga. But now we're realizing kuti unozoti chi, I've just been so focused in zvinhu izvi, but asisi zvinhu zvinoendesa kumberi. Paage yangu inini ndingadai kubvira panandri 17 ndisina kubvira ndambotanga kuita zvekudanana nevanhu izvi, ndingadai nditori pakati. So you can only correct munhu ari kutouya than kuti uzocorrecta zvikuenda mberi. Kumberi unocorrecta, you can try to make maybe my corrections, but it's not as effective as it would be dai wakazvita kudhara. So those are three advice I'll give.
Right, thanks my brother. What about someone who's looking forward to relocating?
Okay, if you're looking forward to relocate, just know that hakuna kunopiwa mari for free. You gotta work. Kuroadza kunoita kuZimbabwe ndokuroadza kunoita South Africa, ndokuroadza kunoita kuZambia, ndokuroadza kunoita Namibia, ndokuroadza kunoita kuAmerica, nekuCanada, nekuAustralia, nekuJamaica. Kwese kuchashandwa ende kwese kuchatambirwa. Imwe mari inoita kunge yakawanda, but zvinobhadharwa futi zvakawanda. Saka life yako anoigadzira ndiwe. Haina basa kuti waenda kupi. Unonoenda kuHwange kana kuHwedza kana kwaBushu ukatorarama life ipo pfuura munhu ari kuCanada kana kuAmerica kana kuUK. Hazvina zvazvinochinja. Iwewe ndiwe, chero ukaenda kuIran, chero ukaenda kuMorocco.
Bro, that's some very, very, very important advice, and I'm really, really grateful for that, because vanhu vashoma vanokwanisa kutipa mashoko awabva kutaura ekuti you are what your life is what you make it.
Yeah,
you are you.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you are your life. And it's very, very important to have people in our generation who think that way. Like I said before, like your IQ, my bro.
Thanks, my bro.
It's only because ulimpana wangu saka you can be ahead of me, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because
vakomana ngoshaya matama natompana wako Aiwa.
Sorry mbana wangu. Sorry youth.
Anyway,
but you know what guys?
thank you
We
for
are
watching.
happy. We are happy that you've watched this episode and we love you guys. We are your twins. If you want, you can give us questions in the comment section. Give us what other topics that you'd want us to talk about next. You can ask Dean what you want to know about Dean. You can ask me what you want to know about me. You can ask us what you want to know about the twins. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, bro.
Thank you.
God bless in the chat.
See you next time.
See you next time.